internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Grave Show. Let's talk about Twin Star Exorcist this week, and of course this is one of those main episodes which actually does kind of revolve around Rockero and Binio, whereas that this episode is really actually tailor-made to kind of talk way more about their relationship than it does about anything else that is actually pretty much going on in this chapter or this episode. As that Arima, for those of you out there who don't know, is pretty much the main, is the head priest man who pretty much said, hey, I'm here now to get these two to fuck. I'm trying to get these two 14-year-olds to fuck. So that's pretty much like the crux of this episode of him saying, look, I'm about to take you both over here to this wonderful dream house, has a wonderful bath, has heated floors, has a tennis, has a tennis court, surveillance cameras, like a basketball court, a baseball field, like 13 cars and shit. Like, he gave them the works and shit and said, listen, you both pretty much can have to sleep on this clam bed when you fuck. And I'm gonna be outside watching it on my fucking tablet because I want to see. Because I want to make sure that when the when the Mako comes, when Binio like pushes out the savior to kill all Kagure, I want to be there to see it. It's pretty much the crux of why he's trying to get them to do that. But other than that, though, pretty much he's pushed them both to go ahead and do their thing. But of course he does kind of mask his crazy obsession to watch these two get together. Pretty much his whole thing is that aside from having them live together, he's now putting them through death traps to kind of push their to sort of get them to like one another more. You know, forcing them to work together and actually kind of force that thing of building their experiences so that they can kind of so that they can kind of grow around one another faster, and then they can like each other. Which at the end of the day it does kind of work, especially since, you know, he kind of like just left them in the room to where they have to naturally climb up and unscrew this air duct and then type in a weird ass puzzle or do this weird ass clue like in the vent. Pretty much about it. And of course they do it only because that they have to get out and save their friends. And this actually was done pretty tastefully to where that they both did actually kind of grow with their relationship. At the end of the episode, though, it did kind of feel as though they did kind of return to the status quo, as that Rockero, who's now just trying to be a nice guy, just trying to learn about her life and stuff like that, because if anything, he's kind of like your average guy of saying like, well, if it annoys him, it fucking annoys him. If he wants to make peace with somebody, he will talk to them and just try to understand them. With Binio, on the other hand, I don't think that she liked that. So of course that's when the insult started. But until then, though, that is what I gotta say about that. Hopefully that whatever's going on in this really hits home in the next chapter, because it seems as though is that like that they really wanted to get something started in the beginning with Shimon coming in and then talking to some of the other I believe it's more of the 12 guardians that he was talking to, but either way, it seems as though that whatever happens next is gonna hit big. But until then, though, that is what I gotta say about that. Tell me, what do you think about this down there in the comment section. I'll catch you on the next John Grave Show. Keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out. Hey internet, how's it going? I'm Batman, and I'm here to tell everybody to go ahead and check out this little book right here. It's called Ibarra's by my friend Deshaun R. Smith, and my book is in the back. My book is called Noir Prophecy, along with our crazy little collaboration book, Mizuki Dragon Warriors, and you can read the first introduction, or like you can read the introduction, the first few pages of it, and go ahead and check it out and show us some support and love. I'll leave a link down there in the description for it. Also, if you like this video, please go ahead and click over there and go ahead and click on the link, and it'll take you right to my last video. I'll see you next time on the next John Grave Show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games, and remember, I'm Batman.